Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K rock and metal channel, and today we're checking out some more of the Lawnchair youth projects and videos. Today's band is called Godseyes, and the song is called Regress. Not regrets, regress. So Godseyes and Regress. Now, obviously I have to ask the question, Kirk, Andy, what sort of band do you think they are? Andy.
Hardcore. Metallic.
Metallic hardcore, yeah. Go on, Kirk.
What's that Pantera song? With God's Eyes. It's off.
I can't remember.
Fucking hell, it's off the 1994 album. The Becoming. Is that what it's called? From Far Beyond Driven. I wonder if they've taken the lyric from that. I'm going to go for groove metal.
I'm going for metalcore.
Although, is it 2 minutes 40 seconds? It won't be groove metal. Yeah, I'm going for hardcore then. Metallic
hardcore. Metalcore for me. Let's go check out today's band. Okay, well, I think I need a lie down after that. Fuck it. Over to you, Andy, mate.
Kirk, am I going to get a pat on the back by identifying that as, is that post-hardcore?
Possibly, yeah. There's definitely elements of it.
Yeah, because this is again, we talked about hardcore, where we've got the metallic hardcore of Backbiter.
Yeah.
We've got the punk hardcore of Gel, and that is yet another sub-genre of hardcore, isn't it? You know, you play those three songs back to back. They don't sound alike at all, although there's the same theme running through them. You know, hardcore. The attitude. And these guys certainly had attitude. They were really getting into it, and they're really delivering the song exceptionally well. The production and the sound was diminished, if you can compare them to everything else we've heard this evening. I don't think it was quite as good. The guitar riffs seem to be sort of lost a little bit. It all seemed a little bit muddy to me. Hasn't got the usual song structure, but again, I like the look of the video. These guys had all their gear out. There was so many leads trailing across the floor.
Yeah.
Whereas some of them have been quite minimal. They bought the bare minimum of their equipment to fulfill their obligation to make this music video. I think these guys have brought everything they own, and it looked like a live show. So credit to that. Prompted by our early discussions, I was looking at the drummer. He seemed to be sort of holding back on the cymbals, but again, that just might be the approach that he had for making the video. Again, certainly not my favourite of the night. It's a bit too chaotic, a bit too noisy, and undirectioned for myself. So it wasn't my favourite of the night. Not something I could sort of listen to again, to be honest.
Okay.
I like their attitude. I like their approach to what they're doing. Seem to be enjoying it, and I'm sure delivering it well in their particular subgenre they've chosen.
Okay. What about yourself, Kirk?
Well, 10 out of 10 for aggression. I agree, Dave. I feel like I need to lie down after that. It's as if someone strapped me to a chair, put a Rottweiler on a lead, and right up against my face for two minutes. It's quite terrifying, isn't it? The prospect of that. However, once you get past the psychopathic aggression, three things: atonal guitars, no shape to them, no riffs. You don't necessarily need riffs. You listen to Converge and Dillinger Escape Plan, but they're doing so many other things: time changes, time signature changes, off kilter, off meter beats, technical guitar fills. You didn't have any of that in there. I think the vocalist stood out because he put everything into it. The musicians behind him love the passion, but there was just nothing there musically for me. Like, there was not one moment where you just thought, oh, okay, that's quite a sharp incursion from the guitar there. Oh, good use of syncopation there to increase the dramatic effect there of the violence. Good locking with the drums. There was none of that. So yeah, probably was, you could say, post-hardcore, probably a bit too extreme for post-hardcore. And surprisingly, not enough experimentation. I think, did you make a word up, Andy, and say undirectional?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go with you on this. Directionless. I would want to listen to the album, because to me, those guitars are doing nothing in that song.
Okay. So that kind of that should have just been a segue. That shouldn't have been a whole section of the song repeated multiple times, because you just lose any kind of connection you have to any kind of groove. Because when they did get to a solid groove and they had a breakdown or anything, you could connect with the band, you were vibing with it, and then it kept going back to that riff. And that I completely understand what they're going through for that extreme. And there are people that love that style of thing. It's not something I really would ever listen to, that kind of constant chop change, not a solid beat, lots of dynamic punching out, which is what they were doing over those sections. The thing I think about is, if they hadn't been rocking out and going all crazy with the guitars and stuff, and they were just playing it like dun, 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 you would have had nothing to distract you from the music. And then you'd have seen what you said, Kirk, which is there isn't a lot of substance as far as the music side of it. Vocally, really good. He had a lot of power, good overall performance. Reminded me of the band Assimilate, this did. Overall, as far as a band, although Assimilate have a little bit more range in vocals and stuff than what he does, but this is the sort of thing that Assimilate kind of went through, that extreme aggression. This is definitely a band that's aiming for people to go and kick each other's fucking heads in the pit. That's what their goal is. Their goal is, remember when we watched that band Sudakara, and all they wanted was people to go and kick the crap out of each other in the pit? This is what this band is. I've seen so many videos recently of these sort of bands going off, and they just want people to go up and start elbowing in people's faces and throwing crash barriers at each other, and they love the anarchy element of it, and that's what this came across to me as. There were also elements of things like Indifferent Engine, another local band, and there's sort of that and violence and aggression, and there was bits of that kind of thing going off from there in my head. They obviously work well within their scene. It's just not something I could ever really listen to, style-wise. And that's not to take anything away from them within their genre. It's just unfortunate. Like, if you put on Lorna Shore for me right now, I'd have to go put my fingers in my ears, because I can't stand Lorna Shore. I think it's awful. But that's just my personal opinion. thousands and thousands of people that went to their concert the other night would definitely argue with me and say that I'm talking out my arse and I don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine. That's their opinion. And that's why I'm saying about this with these Godseyes guys. It's not for me, but it sounds like within your genre, you're doing a very good job. So there you go. Anyway, if you enjoy our video today, please do like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in another video sometime very soon. Take care.